about maybe 15 or 16 months ago this was initially started, and it was a small group of the head of student experience, careers, chaplaincy, and people from the Glucksman and the various UCC organisations got together about how we could actually formalise this. And as we discussed it and the thing evolved, then we brought in the whole area of reflection, that a student should be able to start with a CV, do the internship, and then end up with a better CV. And how would you actually get students to reflect and think about what they've actually learned and the sort of competencies that they had. So it's gone through a good few processes. We thought about how you actually manage it, because 160 internships is a large number, and we hope to get to 500. So there's systems required. How does the student apply? How does the internship provider apply? How do you approve them? How do you rate what the student has learned? How do you evaluate that the student CV is better now than it was at the start? So there's lots of things like that. And then how does the university acknowledge it? Because the university should acknowledge the learning that's involved in the thing. We are a learning institution, so we should. So we've covered we've come across a lot of small hurdles, and we've come around those. And I think I'm very pleased with the way it's gone today. I think the challenge to us now is to actually get the internships, the volume of internships that are out there, because there's huge potential for a large number of internships which can benefit students tremendously and benefit the university, because I think it's a win-win situation for university departments and organisations.
I'm very proud to be here today to launch this much welcomed initiative. I personally believe that one of the main issues for students of today is in fact graduate employability. With the current economic climate, the jobs hunt is becoming more and more competitive, and I feel in the interview situation that students are being asked more and more about what they've done outside of the classroom. A degree from a 5-star university is ideal to get you in the door to the interview, but from there I believe you need to prove your skills after that.
This morning is a most fantastic example of an initiative to help us meet that strategic goal, that every student should have the opportunity to work, to volunteer while at UCC.
Message, I suppose, which from an employer's perspective I want to leave you with today, is that this is the potential, and has the potential to make a significant difference to the CV, and the President of the Students' Union already alluded to the fact that the work experience for an undergraduate in first year, that part of the CV will be quite underpopulated, for want of a better word. Here are opportunities to develop that idea and to add significant value to their own CV. And as an employer, what I'm here to do is endorse this initiative and to encourage the university to say, this is what employers are interested in, this is what employers will look at, and graduates of the UCC Works programme will have a significant advantage from my perspective and from an employer's perspective when they commence their job search.
You could see from today with Chris, who's very involved at the start, that the Glucksman gets a huge benefit out of the student participation.
The Glucksman actually has had a history of internships since their very beginning, working with undergraduates and postgraduates to kind of teach them some of the skills they might need to work in the visual arts sphere. And part of the success of that has been we have had previous interns go on to work at institutions like Peggy Guggenheim in Venice and the Metropolitan Museum in New York as well. So that says something, I guess, about what an opportunity like this can provide for a student and what they can get out of it as well.
I feel that a student in a job interview, the first minute or two may reflect upon their educational qualifications, but after that I believe employers will be asking stuff like, give me examples of when you worked well during a team, give me an example of a problem that you faced in the workplace and how you dealt with it. And through these internships, 40 hours of work, students should definitely have some great examples of that they'll be easily able to refer back to.
So delivering the goods, the challenge there is on one hand getting internships, and the other challenge is getting students to participate. So we're holding a student information evening tomorrow at 6 o'clock in one of the booths, where we'll tell students about the programme. We also have stuff up on the website, and we'll have a few of those information sessions over the next couple of weeks where we can link students with internship providers.